Alright, everyone. Today we are going to be going over all the skills that have happened in dueling. So we're just going to go ahead and hop in to what's going on. So let's go ahead and switch over to what is going on. Now I'm going to hide this image for a minute so that way we can all see what's going on here. Alright, so this is part of the new update that happened today. We're going to go over pretty much all the skills that went through this. We might go over some of the ban lists so that way we can get a little bit more understanding of that and the limiting. But first, what I wanted to talk about is some of the reasonings for why they did anything. Some of these. One thing that I had a problem with some of the wording is on some of these is that they were saying that basically what they were saying is they were like, wow, these decks are hard to use, so we're gonna make them easier to use. Now, what that happened is that they realized they limited a deck too much to the point where no one wanted to actually play them, and now they're trying to backtrack with it. Some of these updates are buffs, some of these are nerfs, so we're just going to go over which one's which. So let's start off with Yusei's skill, Mark of the Dragon Head. For that duel skill, they've added a second junk synchron, and in addition to the Stardust Dragon, they added one shooting star dragon and one formula synchron into the extra deck. So that's actually pretty cool. I noticed this one was actually updated before the updated patch, because I noticed I was playing Yusei's deck. I was playing a junk deck. I noticed that it popped up without actually before the update, and which confused me because it didn't say it inside the skill, but I knew I didn't have either of those cards, so it was confusing to me when I saw that and they were inside the deck. So that was fun. So they did the Mark of the Dragon before the update. It was just, I think it was accidentally updated before everything else, which is fine. But yeah, so this will make Yusei's deck a little bit, skill a little bit more, I would guess, playable when playing a junk deck. I feel like it actually kind of gives it a chance when facing other decks. Having Shooting Star Dragon will definitely change things. Transcendent Crystals. Now, this is a skill I don't actually use. I'm pretty sure it's for Crystal Beasts. Basically what it says is, can be used within 3 turns and onward by sending 1 to 3 cards in your hand to the graveyard. Choose the same number of Crystal Beast monsters in your deck as the number of cards you sent to your hand to the graveyard, and then place them in the spell and trap zone. This will make it probably easier for, let's say, bringing out Rainbow Dragon, because I've noticed that they're trying to make it easier to summon, because with the upcoming deck that's going to be released, it's going to probably shift the meta a lot. It is an insanely powerful card. If y'all haven't heard about it, go to Duel Link's website. It's on there, which we'll talk about later at a different stream, but we'll do that later. We're also stay tuned and keep in mind that we are going to be going over a duel rooms, so that way we can have people in here. Which, by the way, I should probably put that in the title. But yeah, we are definitely Rimin Minin. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. We're just going over some of the skills, and then we're going to be opening a duel room to the viewers, so that way we can just have some fun. Also, we're going to be showing some of the decks that I've updated with the new skill set, so they'll fit this one. So let's update the stream. And more. Cool. So I'm going to show you some of my personal builds, so thanks for the welcome, and yeah, that sounds good. I appreciate it, man. Where was I? I was talking about the Transcendent Crystals. Yes. Hopefully you won't want to know those crazy OP deck. Oh, let me just show you what I run. I run cubics, okay? So you don't have to worry about that. I don't play for meta. I play decks that I've played in actual life and also played in person. So if I have never played the deck in person, I probably haven't played it on here yet, but I'm trying to learn other decks. So currently right now, I'm trying to learn is with Agami, I usually play cubics. So now I'm trying to update cubics so that way they can actually participate against meta if I have to when we go into ranked duels and some of the tournaments that we've been doing with our fellow streamers. But one of the decks that I was trying to learn is my Sub-Terra deck. So that's what I've been learning so far. But oh yes, some of these skills are going to make me update what I'm actually playing against. For example, Yusei skill, I'm definitely going to go back inside my junk deck and then try to... I mostly run 5Ds decks, to be honest. I've been playing Nordics, Fortune Ladies, and you know what? That's understandable. TG's free play, it was mostly free to play deck that was sent out because of the, I think 2 events ago. And it's actually a pretty decent event, so you got a lot of good stuff from that event, I have to say myself. I didn't participate in it because I was doing other streams of the deck. But TGs are actually just the only... I feel like out of 5Ds, it is the deck that you want to run. If you're trying to go for ranked matches, TGs is the way to go. That Halbert is just amazing to summon. Not only fun to summon, but when you get him out on the field, you actually stand a chance with him. I have an alternate Fortune Lady since I didn't get lucky with those on my main account. Yeah, Fortune Ladies, I have to say, if you take your time to learn those, it is a super fun deck. Most of the time, I don't get to see their full potential is because when I play Cubics, my job is negating monsters, correct? So when I play against other cards, I'm mostly negating them. Fortune Ladies, their whole aspect is their effects. So when I'm negating them almost half the time, I don't get to see their full potential against me. I've seen them played, I just haven't seen them got to play it against me. Basically, with 3K gems, I had all the URs from the box -2 that I did not need. You know what? That is pretty good luck. The luckiest box I've had was probably when I was summoning for my Magician Girls. I play Magician Girls, not Dark Magician. I want to make that perfectly clear. I don't play Dark Magician. I play Magician Girls. So for that, I got almost every single Magician Girl, and I haven't even completed it. So we'll get back to the skills in just a second. But for when it comes to that box, I'm nowhere near completing all the cards out of this deck. Like, I think I have... Let's just see how many packs I have left. Just for kicks. I might be doing some pools later. I have 118 packs. I got everything I needed from this box in under 60 cards. So it only took me about, I would say, 2K of gem. Actually, this was when they were on discount, wasn't it? Yeah, this is when they were on discount. So I got it for only 150 gems. So I got everything I needed. I didn't want to run Magician Girl since a lot of do. See, I get that, and Magician Girls can be competitive. But the only reason they become competitive is if you have Quintet Magician, which, as you see, I do not have any copies of Quintet Magician, so my deck is officially not meta. Woo! But I did get lucky. I got Invoker, and I got 2 copies of Chocolate Magician Girl, which to me was absolutely phenomenal. So I got everything I needed from the URs. I didn't really need anything else from these. Yeah, I hate Quintection. You know, I have to say, Quintet Magician, you have to get 5 cards. When you're going against... you have to get 5 spellcasters. When you're going against decks that literally have OTKs in every single deck, pulling off Quintet Magician these days is a little harder than expected. Unless you're going against something like an XZ deck, or let's say a Synchro deck, or even just an original deck. I was starting to respect this one person for playing Fortune Ladies, and then bam, he magical ice fusions it. Oh, that's heartbreaking. That is actually heartbreaking. But actually, what skill do you run? I think a lot of the magician skills got updated too. Yeah. So like these were all under Yugi's, I believe. Yugi's and Kaiba's. They've gotten a lot of nerfs / buffs. So that's been happening, and also against balanced decks. So when you're going against magician decks, you're gonna see a lot less balance because they've decided to change that completely. Dark Sign or Carly to begin use this deck with the right character. Yeah, I have to say, unlocking characters. Ooh. For the time, I'm just running Yama Yugi. Oh, that's not bad. That's actually not that bad. Honestly, Yama Yugi might be a better fit, honestly, because you can probably get a more specific card if you need it. I think Iron Claw is next. So, let's talk about Iron Claw for a second. So, can only be used during the next turn that after you've activated Iron Claw. Return one machine monster from your hand to your deck, and then return one Iron Claw from your graveyard to your hand. The skill can only be used once per duel. I have to say, this is not, like, it was supposed to be a buff, but it didn't actually do much, honestly. Because, I mean, a lot of lower level Fortune Ladies are way too weak to even go against level 10 NPCs. So with Yami, it helps me keep them on the field a bit longer and tribute them whenever. Oh, what the heck? I didn't even press anything. Anyway, yeah. See, I honestly, if we're going Fortune Ladies, if I was going to choose a character to pick, let's just look at Agami for a second. We're gonna pull up some of my characters. If I were to choose one character for them. This is assuming I was not running Quintet Magician. Because if I was running Quintet Magician, I'd choose either Jaden or Chaz. Because their fusion skills are absolutely phenomenal. I would probably run I can never say her name correctly. Her, mostly because there's a lot of life points boost in this. So I would boost my life points to help with this. Obviously, some of her other skills are built towards Gravekeeper decks, which, understandable. But that's just for me. Personally, I would do that. I have to say, though, trying to go for the Dark Sign characters, I give you applause, because it takes a while to unlock those characters sometimes. Let's click back to Agami. Now, the skill that affects me the most that was updated is personally my favorite skill. I was so upset when they made these 3 cards into a skill that you can only play this deck with this setup. So let's go into it. I think yeah. So Cubic Seeds. Originally, the skill is if you have at the beginning of your duel, you get to have 3 V-Jump Cubic Seeds. This skill can only be used with an extra deck and regular deck that contains no other monsters or cards with that cubic. What screwed me over was the fact is that we only had 2 traps in this deck, so that I cannot protect myself against being banished or being countered. So that made my deck essentially useless. Now, I get, in addition to this, the number of spell and trap cards that are not cubic cards must be lower than 6. So I get to have at least 6 cards in my deck that are not cubic cards, which will help, spell and trap cards, which will help buff my account super much. I'm only on the 2nd stage of 5Ds. I made it 3 days ago, tops. Gonna be a ride. Yeah, I can guarantee that's gonna be a long grind. It's understandable too. Some people will go into these and go when they first start off and they get like nothing to help them. Funny enough, most people when they start out probably go for Um, something like what am I thinking of? Usually, most of the time, you'll see people going after Blue Eyes, which is understandable, but at the same time, Blue Eyes isn't exactly. I feel like it gets overrepresentation. It's something that's overplayed. It's just not fun to see. So when you're playing against it, you're just kind of saying, okay, so it's the same thing all over again. And when you're playing against decks, say, yes, I feel like if not everyone was playing Blue Eyes, I feel like Blue Eyes would be a lot more fun. But everyone is playing Blue Eyes, almost everyone, and the few people are not are playing those one decks that can actually full on counter Blue Eyes decks. Now, give me 1 second. All right. Let's go over the next skill, Master of Destiny. Now, what I've been noticing is because of the new guy that's released, I feel like they wanted to fix that before this happened. Master of Destiny. When you toss a coin that will result in the heads for the first 3 tosses, your first normal draw will be skipped. Originally, that wouldn't exactly happen. This skill only activates if you begin the duel with a deck that has 7 or more cards with different names that require coin tosses. Originally, that wasn't a restriction. So, it's a big game changer. I will be right back. 1 second. All right, sorry about that, guys. I just had to. But it made sense when I read these changes. I did not know the changes would be so entail. I was thinking that a TG Screw Serpent or Bugged was something, since I couldn't special summon the Booster Raptor if I normal summoned it. But it made sense when I read all these. Yeah, so these changes completely. I feel some of these changes are spot on for what they needed to do. But some of the problem is that they need to limit some of the cards that they have inside of the deck. Let's take, for example, I know this is gonna seem ridiculous. It's one spell card, and I mean there is options to negate it. But let's just for a second, take a look at Power of Guardians. Power of Guardians. Let's say if you're just trying to play. I'm actually glad Balance got nerfed, dude. If they had not nerfed Balance this patch, I probably would have been upset. I'm gonna be honest with you. If they had not nerfed it, it would have been absolutely ridiculous. So let's go ahead. You know what? We don't even have to do that. Let's go to card catalog. We're going to pull up Power of Guardians. Consistently OTKing people is kind of silly. Dude, what deck should have been nerfed is my grandfather's cards. Because the fact is, I have it on stream that one turn, this first turn, I didn't even get to play a card. He freaking started the duel and then brought out Exodia before it even was second turn. He did it first turn, which is unfair to me because I'm like, dude, I'm out here just trying to play the game, and he's pulling out Exodia turn 1, and he gets it consistently. I've saw the deck. I like because it was a weird deck, but the way he had it set up would let him always draw a card, always be able to shift in and out, and then not only do that, bring cards back from his graveyard so he can start redrawing again, and then he can go, oh, this isn't what I need, and then decide, hey, let's just completely change this around. But the fact is that they need to change how many cards can be drawn in a single turn for Yuki's grandfather's card. That skill alone. They need to change that because it's getting absolutely ridiculous. Like, okay, where was I going? Power of Guardians? Is it up? Okay. And then spells. I only have one copy. But there's some people who have 3 of these. I hate the fact that I can go up against a deck and this person equipped 2 Power of Guardians to let's just say blue eyes, just blue eyes. Trying to kill that blue eyes becomes absolutely insane to the point where I'm going to stop for a second before I go on to a rant. I play cubics, so most of the time going against people who play Power Guardians doesn't affect me too much. But the problem with this is the fact that this definitely should be a UR. You're absolutely right. The reason why I don't get why this is not a UR, and it's absolutely stupid that it's not. MST would works out for me. Yes, but there are traps that get around that, because what they'll do is basically say, when once per turn, if you target a card on the field, you can just subtract the spell counter from something on the field. There's field spells who do that. And then you could just go, okay, so I want to get around this. Let me get around this spell counter and just remove it from Power of Guardians, and I'll be fine. Absolutely heartbreaking. Let's take into example. Okay, let's go back to skills real quick. I think I accidentally went to convert. That was not what I was trying to do. Okay. That one gym, guys. Whoa, I'm rich out here. That one gym. Let's pull this up. Because before I get off track of what I was actually doing. Alright. We don't have a Cubic Sieves. We don't have a Master of Destiny. Let's go into what grows in the graveyard. Personally, I don't use this at all. I don't even know what it originally did. I'm going to be flat out honest. Because this is a skill that did not need... Let's see the reasoning why they did this skill. This skill was given a harder activation condition because we're planning to add cards that strengthen plant-type monsters in the near future, and more ways to utilize Dark Verdure in this graveyard will have become available in the addition of this skill. They flat out said, we are basically going to give plants the new meta. So what we're going to do is going to nerf this thing before it even gets in this situation. I actually think this might be the Rose player's effect, if I'm not wrong. Let me pull her up. I might be wrong, but something makes me feel like this. It is her effect. What? This is ridiculous. Heartbreaking. But they decided to nerf a skill, which honestly is ridiculous, because if we're going to be running any kind of plant deck, we're going to be using Black Rose. Oh, well, not this one. What skill am I thinking of? For me, I thought there was a Black Garden in here. I was like, oh yeah, we're just be running black. We're just going to be running Black Gardens. Honestly, if we're getting any kind of support, we're just going to be running Black Gardens. There's no reason otherwise not to. Now, I get they're trying to prepare so people don't overuse stuff, but the fact is, before they start focusing on what's coming, they need to focus on what's here. Let's take do you see any Cyber Dragon skills on here? Do you see any of those at all? No, because Cyber Dragons are completely, absolutely terrified to face against. Granted, I have my ways around that. There's always a way to beat a deck. Personally, for Cubics, there's a lot more ways for me to beat a deck, just because I just negate things. But let's take in, for example, people who run Samurais. If they pull out the Samurai that destroys a monster when he engages in battle with it, I can't negate effects. And there's no way I can activate my effects at all. But just for example, let's take into example something like... It's another meta deck that's been played. I mean, they didn't even try to nerf Blue Eyes because they'd get so much backlash for that, but even though it absolutely needs it. The fact that they can have that many freaking, what's it called, fusions and synchros inside one deck is absolutely ridiculous. It's unfair, it's cruel, and not. It's like your maximum most of the time is 7 cards in your deck. Blue Eye says 7. Ha! I'm gonna add 3 more monsters into that, so I have an advantage over everyone else when it comes to synchros and fusions. How is that fair? Did I bring up Blue Eyes again? I'm totally just bringing up Blue Eyes again. This is all the skills. Pretty much Heavy Starters was already bad to begin with. It doesn't seem like they buffed it. Monster cards, it's okay. Trap Layer, it did need this improvement. Just this tiny bit improvement helped it. But if we're going anything else, these skills are not great. There's only 2 skills out of this that I would say changed were the tiers for the decks. Cubic Seeds and Head of the Mark of the Dragon Head. Those are the only 2 skills that actually changed anything about this deck. Now, we are going to be opening up a duel room. We're also going to be taking time and doing these events. If you'll see up in the top right, you will see a duel room code. So if you want to hop in there already, that is perfectly fine with me. Hey, A-Squad, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it, my man. We just finished talking about some of the skill updates. We were going over some stuff, so all that was fun. We are about to start up a duel room, so anyone who wants to just hop in, the duel code is up in the top right. But I'm also going to be taking time in between duels to talk about optional builds for me, what I'm personally going to use. I'll join shortly, finishing NBC duel. Yeah. Dude, I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the follow, Band Canyon. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for the support. For right now, we're going to be using Yusei. And we're going to be using the new Mark of the Dragon Head because it got buffed, and we're going to be enjoying that buff for now. Anyone who wants to join the duel room, again, top right corner. If y'all want to join the duel room, happy to have y'all. We're going to have it open for a little bit. Guys, thank you for the follow. Castor Toy 82, greatly appreciate it. We will be going over again towards the end of the stream some the skills again, just for all the people who did miss it. So if you want to stay in tune for that, this video will be up after the stream, but I'll also do it at the end of the stream too for all the people who missed it. And we're also going to be going over better deck builds. So I'm going to show you currently what my current build for a junk deck was. So this is what, before the update, this is what I was using. This is the one skill that got updated before the update on accident. I noticed that like 2 days ago that it accidentally got published before actually being activated because I was able to. I had Shooting Star Dragon in my deck, and I was like, wait, I don't actually have this card. How am I playing it? So that was fun for me. The first one is D Remy. Da Remy. I see what you did there. So let's go ahead and jump into this duel and just show you what this does. The Junk Boys. I love that deck. Dude, I love Junk deck. In fact, honestly, this new update will give people more options to run Junk decks. So in addition of getting another Junk Synchron in this deck, we're also going against another Yusei player. So against, in addition to getting another Junk Synchron, we've also got, I don't think he's using the same skill as me. We also got a Stardust, which was originally in it, but then we got added a Shooting Star Dragon, and then a Formula Synchron, which gives us an option to summon Shooting Star Dragon, which to me, absolutely phenomenal. So our only goal is to get out Formula Synchron and Stardust Dragon, and then able to summon Shooting Star Dragon. Just to say we summoned him, just to say we've utilized this new skill. So, obviously, when I start off, I'm going to start off with a bit of back row. I'm going to activate my image thing so that way I can actually hide my hand from now on. But yeah. Anyway, we got a little bit of defense going. Junk Blader, 18,000 attack. I think I should be fine, honestly. But we're just going to see from there. Ooh, Fortune Lady. Fortune Lady will probably give this deck a run for its money. I really hope he doesn't destroy my last trap. Okay, Fortune Lady calling. We have a kind of a setup here. I think this would be better if I had a... okay. If I had a Speed Warrior, this would probably be a lot more fun. A lot better for me. But we're going to go from here. He's going to attack, which I don't judge him. Is he going to destroy this? Okay, that's terrifying. Alright, Speed Warrior, I could use you. Kinda don't want to summon. Okay, we're gonna end our turn for now. I'm actually wide open right now. I feel. Is this once per turn or is it when you're summoned? Alright. What is he destroying? Okay. This card's attack and defense are equal. Okay, he can just do damage to me. That is fantastic. I love getting this damage too. Okay, that was smart. He saved his monster in the meantime. Alright, this is what we'll do. I feel like he has a trap for that. He didn't. So we're going to equip Junk Barrage to him. And we're going to target this Fortune Lady win. We're probably going to get countered here. But in the meantime, this was just kind of hard to step up with. Time Passage. How did he... Oh, that's terrifying. See, this is what I get for only reading half the card's effect. So, GG's. The fact that he can increase its skills is actually quite terrifying. Okay, that one was just being petty. Alright, so yeah, that happened. So this was my current build. This is honestly my current build. But with the update, I'm probably going to switch some things around that focus more around getting synchros out. So, GG's, I legit thought that trap was gonna could counter me. That's part of my strategy most of the time, is I bluff. And I want it. Honestly, my goal was for you to attack this monster. I mean, destroy this card originally. So that's why I placed it face down on the field. I was hoping that you would destroy it. And I was going to special summon Speed Warrior, then summon Junk Synchron and counter that. But then I feel like this card honestly needs to be removed from my deck. I'm probably going to remove Spirit Force. But we're going to add some of our trap cards that are monsters into this deck. Because I feel like it would actually benefit us a lot more. So let's just pull up traps. So we're going to go over some of the things that I want to personally do to update this deck. Let's go ahead and pull this up. So we're going to add, I think we're going to add Tiki, how much, what's your level? Level 4? Yeah, we're going to add Tiki Soul. Where is, I don't know where he is. Where is he? There he is. We're going to probably add these two. This might change the deck a bit. So this might help it a little bit. We're going to remove this one. And I feel that we're going... No, we're not going to remove that. Well, actually, should we? Y'all think I should remove Harmonic Warrior? I feel like it would help me out, but at the same time, I feel like it will hinder me. Let's see. Discard one. Nope, we're not using that because I don't have any of those cards. When a Synchro monster is special summon, target one of them special summon a Siphon token. The level becomes that monster's current level, and that monster's level becomes 1. Huh. I bluff sometimes too. Bluffing is my entire strategy. Anyway, we're not going to talk about that. We're going to, you know what? I feel, let's go to Wall of, where is it? I do not know where that card is. I was just using it in another deck. That Star Siphon seems to be kind of cool, to be honest, for that getting formula out. Yes, I thought so too. I was thinking about it, pretty much for me. But where did I forgot where I had it. I was actually thinking that was a good idea too. Let's go ahead and get it out. Because I was thinking the same thing, but I wanted to double check because I might need some defensive skill. But the Star Siphon seems to be the way to go. Well, let's go ahead and save. We're going to jump into a duel. Actually, you know what? Let's add one. Do I have a level 9? I don't. I have a level 10. I don't know why Majestic Stardust Dragon's in here. I don't have Majestic Dragon. I don't get why that adds to my deck. I don't need it. So let's, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Let's look at extra decks, because we might be able to pull something in our extra deck that helps us bring out Shooting Star Dragon. So he is a level 10. So I'm thinking that we do something like Infernity Doom Dragon, or even a Vermilion Dragon mech. Actually, not mech. We need a level 8s. Flare Dragon would work, but let's start with. Do I have any Dark Tuners in this deck? I'm about to add this in here. Can't even summon him. That'd be hysterical. Yeah, I can't even summon him. That's hysterical. We could fix that later. For now, I'm gonna do this deck. I feel like this will help me get out monsters quicker, and then also help with back row a little bit, or countering every possibility. I agree. So we're going to test this deck out. Again, we're trying to build around the fact that these are new skills. We are trying to get used to these new skills and trying to... What's the word I'm looking for? Trying to build more possibilities for me getting Shooting Star Dragon out. Because he's going to change this deck's meta. So the faster I can bring him out, the faster that this deck becomes more viable in something, say like ranked or in the Kaiba Cup. This actually might change what deck I main. If I could build this deck correctly, it might change that I don't main. Because, let's be honest, I'm always going to play Cubits. But whatever deck I play first might be determined because of this. Alright, so let's go ahead and get... Okay. Yeah, I think this is good. Alright. I think we'll be okay. Fortunately, he's going to destroy one of my monsters. But first, this is what we're going to do. Hey, Malefic Games! Thanks for joining us today. We're just going over some of the new skills and then trying to build new decks around those skills. And then, now that he was special summoned, I want... okay, I was hoping to get him summoned. Bro, what's your schedule? My schedule? I will stream in mornings around, I guess want to say 5 to 7. Just because there's a lot of people in the mornings that I stream for. Because that's when they're up and around. Let me in voice chat, I'll help. Yeah, let's go ahead. You know what? I need to get Nightbot set up so I can actually have this auto. But let's go ahead and let's get my stream Discord. Invite people. Let's do copy. Alright guys, here is my stream info. Here you go. Just top in the Discord if y'all want to chat. I'm in gaming if y'all want to talk. Remember, if y'all do jump in here, be respectful. I don't want to hear people disrespecting each other for no reason. It's kind of how I do things around here. Let's go ahead and normal summon this. Trap card for that? Trap card? Possibly. This is why I put my rooms up to 600 seconds, so I can talk to chat and not mess up. Alright, let's go ahead and let's start synchroing. Let's go ahead and get out Gravity Warrior. Alright. Okay, cool. Can you send to my Discord? Because I'm on my tablet. Okay, yeah, I got you. I got you, Malefic. I'm not seeing what's happening. I'm scared. He might absolutely wreck me. Hey, Malefic, send it to your Discord. Should be on there. I'm on voice chat. Hop in if you want to talk. What just happened? I have no idea what just happened.
Okay. Hello, everybody.
Hey, what's up? How's it going? He has a trap card for this. I'm scared. So we were just talking about some of the new stuff that's been added because of the skills. So
Yep, and it's a spell. Oh.
Did you know what's been added to the head of the dragon?
Yes, Shooting Star Dragon and Formula Synchron.
Yes. That to me was absolutely amazing. I'm actually...
Yeah, people kept saying they needed to add it to the game, but I think this is a way better idea, so it's not too broken, so they can just go for more copies.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. I might add Vermilion into this deck, just because having that level, not having a level 9 is actually screwing me right now.
Yeah, well, do you have Stardust Dragon just by himself, or?
I do, but I don't have another level 4 right now. So at the moment, I'm
No, but what's Stardust? Shooting Stardust is level 10?
Shooting Stardust is level 10, so I need to get Formula Synchron out and then Stardust Dragon out.
And Stardust.
Yeah. But that's the problem. I can't do that just yet.
I have a card. If you do not have it, it's a good card. It can be changed from level 2 or 4.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And it's a tuner.
All right, let's activate this effect. Let's gonna gate this.
After this game on, I'll tell you. If you don't have it, then go look up my game and see where it's at.
I screwed myself. I didn't think he would be destroyed. I didn't read my card all the way. I at least negated his card for effect.
He tributes himself, and then all face-up monsters are like, they can't be destroyed. Or
yeah, I should have waited for him. I should have summoned this monsters.
To be fair, if you don't top deck much, I think you're kind of screwed.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. The good news,
fortunately, he's one of those decks that like they're difficult to go. They're easy going against them first couple like rounds or turns, and then once they get going, you're fucked.
Yeah, what I was originally hoping for was... Ooh, I might actually be able to do something here.
Well, how many you have in your...
My which...
1, 2... Wait, alright, can we count it real quick? It's 400, 800...
Yeah, I might be able to pull this off.
That's I want to say that's 1,600.
Yeah, that's a pretty significant... I may be able to beat this. Right now, my original strategy was having these 2 Statues of Anguish be summoned and then just start destroying his back row. But he was already starting off by getting my monsters regraded. So I can do this any amount of times. So let's just...
Well, it depends on what card he has. Yeah, let's see what it has.
Let's go ahead and banish my other...
Okay, it's junk. Gravity Warrior is not a junk monster.
Hey, but it's enough. It's enough. That's all I needed. Honestly.
Okay, that's 1.
It's enough.
That's 26. Yep, you're 200.
Hey, thanks for joining us today. Thank you for the follow too. I am greatly appreciating it. We're just talking about the new skills. We're going over this. I'm hoping that this guy's back row doesn't absolutely destroy me, but if it does, that's what happens.
We can talk about the new box leagues. Some
Oh,
good stuff.
yes. I wanted to talk about that, but I wanted to go over more of the skills of why they're doing this. What is he doing?
That's fair. Oh,
Oh, God. My anus. My butt.
all right, yeah. Now you definitely lose.
Yeah.
This is called the scoop, and this is what we call the scoop phase.
This is where I. Okay, this is called being childish at this point. He's. No!
I tried to make a 4 deck.
Dude, wait a
It didn't
second.
go well.
He.
Just
Rim,
to
I
make sure.
saw that.
I
I
don't
saw
think that
that.
worked with hand training, but okay. Oh, so Alan, the new skills they got like buffed or nerfed basically. So with Mark of the Dragon Head, we got Shooting Star Dragon plus Formula Synchron added to the deck.
Another skill that I've been wanting to go over is not this one. I mean, it's Cubic Seeds, but we're going over.
Yeah, I want to see how that works now. But
So-
go back to the Shooting Star skill. I'm gonna show you the card that I use.
Okay, let's go ahead and.
You want to search junk cards.
Okay, I don't think I have all the junk cards, so that's gonna
Well,
be.
it's a normal rarity. I mean, if you don't have it, you can find out where it is.
I could probably use a normal card for it.
No, I don't think it's.
Actually, hold on.
Where's the,
During either player's turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect of inflict damage, actually,
search
that'd be super helpful.
up Changer.
Changer?
His name is Junk Changer.
Okay, he should have popped up. I don't think he's been added yet, has he?
No, he's in the game. I have like 3 of them.
Oh, this one? Changer Synchron?
No, here I'll go look for him.
He's kind of the one that I got.
Junk Changer is
Oh,
the one.
because I don't have him. I don't have him, that's why. Hold on. I know why he's not popping up, guys. Give me 1 second. The room's still open, by the way. Anyone who's just joining us, by the way, we are trying to hit the follow goal by the end of July. I know that's a long time.
I'll do a boxy thing just for you, by the way. Because he's actually a good card to go into Stardust for.
We're going to pull this up. I think I know who you're talking about. I haven't.
Horizon.
All right, let's pull them up. By the way, we are going over all the skills. We're having a dual room open. Dual rooms up.
You should pop up.
Yeah. Top right corner. If you want to join the dual room and just duel with us, have fun. Just hop in there. Okay, I think.
Yeah, Alan gets a Junk Changer OP. You can change the old to 2. He's normally a 3. He's a normal right there.
There he is. There he is.
Right.
Let's how do we get him?
Yeah. Damn, he's really good.
Okay, so we can get him for Future Horizon. Which honestly,
Yeah,
I'll just do some rank duels. I'll just earn up some gems. That'll be the easiest way to get him.
Yeah, but he's like really easy to freaking get.
Let's see.
He's at the no, and there's Junk Archer in there too.
Oh, that's right. I haven't gone for this second. Oh, I just haven't done it. Oh, and Stardust Spark Dragon.
Junk Archer's in there. You can give Stardust Spark.
Yeah, I think this is going to be the deck that we're going to be focused on. This box is what we're going to be focused on.
Look, even the Nitro Warrior's in there.
Nitro?
Not Nitro Warrior, the other guy, below Junk Archer.
Oh, that's right. See, the card I've been going for out of boxes is
Junk Archer's like my favorite. Junk Synchro.
It's a Stardust fusion synchro.
Chronicle Stardust Spark Dragon.
All right, I'm loading in. Sweet, love to have you. Thank you, Rim, for checking on people in here. I know I sometimes get distracted. Sometimes I promise I don't mean to.
Oh shit! It's A Squad.
A Squad, yes, A Squad hit us with a raid earlier. Which, by the way, if y'all are not following A Squad, go hit a follow. And if y'all are feeling really generous, hit him with a subscribe. He would greatly appreciate it.
He's still here.
I don't know if he's still here. Let's look at.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of junk cards that you can actually get. Like Junk Destroyer. He's good.
What card I've been currently trying to go for, and I'm 57 cards left to go inside this deck. I've been
Stardust Charge Warrior, or is that what
yes,
the name is?
Stardust Assault Warrior. Which
okay.
Look at this. Just read this. When this card is synchro summoned while you control no other monsters, you can target one junk monster in your graveyard. Doesn't specify you could target a synchro monster at the same time.
Yeah, but if it specifies junk.
And if it attacks position, defense position, it does piercing battle damage. All I have to do is.
Go ahead.
I'm going to quickly draw one pack. Hopefully it's something useful for me. Probably not, though.
So I'm going to look up the new box while we talk.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
I should mention these aren't confirmed yet. It is leaks. We don't know if they're confirmed yet, but these are what we are probably getting.
And what we've seen from them is that even though we get a leak, we might not actually get the deck because we discovered the leak. They're gonna go, okay, let's change it up on them. Let's choose a different deck to put up.
And then the other thing is, this guy actually predicted the last box, and it was all correct. So it might be.
It might be. But again, this keyword is might. So we're talking about it. Doesn't mean it will actually happen.
Okay, so
I
I'll let
do-
you speak, and I'll like name some cards off what we're doing.
Yeah. So what I think it's probably going to be true because that box does seem like it has a lot of plant support.
It does not have plant.
It doesn't? They were just talking about
It's
uploading.
It's warriors, machines.
See, I don't think it's going to be that box. This is my only reasoning for that. If we
And
go
winged beast.
winged beast?
We're getting harpies.
Oh God, no.
The only reason I think this is correct is because in April we are getting a event for tag duels, and one of the cards is Harpy Oracle. Why would we get Harpy Oracle and not the Harpy support?
Oh, you know what? That makes sense. The only reason why I thought it might be wrong is because when they nerfed Grows in the Graveyard, which is Isaaca's skill. Anyway, they nerfed it because they flat out said this skill was given a harder activation condition, as we're planning to add cards that strengthen plant type cards in the near future, and have more ways of utilizing Dark Verger in the graveyard and become available since an addition of the skill.
So my thing is, what near future, that could mean like 2 boxes or 3 boxes ahead.
Yeah.
Because since we're getting Duke Devlin, it's because we're getting more dice cards.
You know, that makes sense. That does make sense. All right, so guys, in the duel room, I'm going to be dueling with my original cubics, what my current cubics are. So, like, when we're going into what I have right now, this is what I'm currently playing as cubics. This is my most
I
main
also
deck.
used cubics.
Oh, did you hear? Yes. Me and
So
him, since
I'm
we're both cubic players, we're going to be talking about what cards are probably going to be best to combo with these, since we now have up to 6 spell and trap cards we can add that are non-cubics. So
Okay. Yeah, we'll do this, and then we'll also talk about the box. Because
Yes.
a box is like the big thing too.
yeah, we'll talk about the box first because it's gonna take us some time to build a perfectly good
Yeah.
cubics.
So one of the good cards I think out of this box is called Digesto Emerald. It's a generic level 4 rank disease. And the effects, there's 2 effects. It says states, target 3 monsters in your graveyard, shuffle all 3 into the deck, and draw 1 card. The
Okay.
other one states, target 1 non-effect monster in your graveyard, special summon it.
Oh, that
So
would
that means non-effect fusions too, because that counts as non-effect.
yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, wait a second, there's tons of non-effect fusions that would kick our ass. Gemini monsters.
And the non-effect synchro
Hold on.
would scrap Earthfiend.
Gemini monsters. Gemini monsters count as a non-effect monsters until they're normal summoned again. Those would count.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, that's terrifying to think about.
But my friend said, imagine this in Dark Magician. Because they spit out level 4s.
Oh, a Dark Magician would make oh my god, that would actually be terrifying. Honestly.
Yeah, destroy Dark Magician? No, it's coming back.
Okay, let's go ahead and send a Cubic Ascension to the graveyard. I'm going to go ahead and activate Cubic Dharma. Since we can get him back, I don't feel guilty about adding this. Yeah, this is what we're going to do.
Yeah, that's like the obvious play. Giragawa is the one you usually want to send, but you can just get him back and keep burning.
Yeah, we're just going to send another Cubic Dharma. Since we're starting off, and I've already sent 1 Cubic Ascension, I'm not feeling too unconfident to send all 3.
I would only send 2. Save 1.
Yeah, see, I do that, but the only problem is since I've not gotten any of my traps, I'll send all 3. And even if he destroys my monster this turn, here's the beneficial thing. I still have that 1 in my back pocket. Most of the time, when going against cards, he'll destroy my monster, but he won't do enough damage to me in 1 hit to have a position where I'm scared or anything. And most of the time, they try destroying this spell card, and then they'll go, yes, we're going to subtract that.
In.
Yeah, they'll destroy the spell card thinking, oh, this is going to seriously take away from its attack, when not actually reading all the way through the card. Honestly, what card it would be, I'm saying this as he's selecting a card. This would be the...
So here's another thing. I'll let you finish and then I'll say it.
Okay. So yeah, that would be the card that would be a bit harder for me if he did that, which he already proved that it would be a lot more sucky for me. But
Yeah.
most of the time they go after Cubic Karma.
Exactly. So my thing is, you know how you have the cards that can bring 2 back to the field?
Yeah.
Like, what's his name? Blade Garudia. That's why I'm saying send 2, because if you get Blade Garudia, you can special summon him. The first turn you attack, you can get your 2 Vizons back.
Oh, that would be amazing.
But then, if you don't do it, you can still activate it even after you attack the second time.
All right, yeah,
So
I
then
was
you
expecting
have 2
it.
V-Jumps in defense, and then you have another V-Jump you can still have the draw into and set. So then they're kind of screwed. Then that's an easy Endiora and Cubic Behemoth.
All right, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna purposely cause damage to myself here, so I can start negating these, so he can't actually do
Cody
anything.
said, how are we liking the buff or the Cubic skill?
How you? How am I liking it? I am having a ball. So we're gonna wait to activate this because I want to see the surprise on his face. Rim, you don't actually go against a lot of cubics, do you? Just curious.
That is true. There's not a lot of Cubics.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for him to attack so I can jump the surprise on
Because,
him.
let's be honest, DC, they weren't that great before because you could only use Cubic cards.
Yeah, I mean,
So
honestly,
they couldn't out anything.
you tribute summon a monster. Should have expected that. Now's when I activate the effects. So now that you got all that set up, I hope you don't mind. Since you control a monster, I'm gonna go ahead and put these in defense position. So don't mind me. But if you want to attack one of them, I'll happily take it.
Alright, so here's an archetype we're actually getting.
What is that?
They're called FAs.
FAs.
I think they're called something athletes.
Okay.
So basically, they gain their effects by, let's see here. I'm trying to find the one card. Give me a minute. They gain their effects by attack. Their level, so they gain it by. They're like fortune ladies.
Okay.
But then the other,
Oh.
I think they're also like, I can't remember the other cards are like.
Cubic
They're
Dharma,
like
please.
Prime at the same time with their field spells.
I need one Cubic Dharma, honestly. Oh wait, actually.
Here's the one field spell. It's called FA Off-Road Grand Tricks. It states when an FA monster you control is destroyed by battle, you can discard one random card from your opponent's hand. But then if this card is destroyed by a card effect, you can add one FA card from your deck to your hand. Not specifying monster, card, or trap. Spell or trap.
Alright. So I think we're going to have a little bit of fun here. What is that trap? Okay. Okay, the good news is he can't even activate the other monster's effect. You can't activate it. You're negated. Okay, good. We're in a good position.
Yeah, it can still activate, but it just says no.
Yeah, let's get rid of that Harpy.
That's what always terrifies me. I think they're not negated when I have a Phoenix Chain on. I'm like, oh wait, I have it on.
And let's get rid of you. Awesome. This is why I love cubic decks.
Really good for this deck.
What?
Well, so if they set defense mission monsters, you have them face up. Econ.
Oh, you're right.
So change it to attack, and then you get a free 3K from.
Okay.
I never remember Cubic Behemoth's name. No.
Don't get mad at me, but just imagine, what if they added chain energy? Imagine how broken cubics would be. Just imagine.
I think it's Lance, but like I don't want to add Lance because they gain their attack off the cubics. So like I'm thinking it would stay like if you minus yourself 800, for example, it would probably stay at that like not go back to 3,000 like how you said.
Yeah.
It would stay at the 2,200.
If he summons anything with a higher than 1,100 attack, I'm dead.
But you get what I'm saying? Like it doesn't revert back because Lance.
Yeah.
Because since they gain their attack off with a cubic seed, V-Jump.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey! I'm gonna barely survive, and I'm gonna be able to pull out the right monster for this. Hold on.
And I want you to say, was I correct when I said number 12 would be added to the game?
Yes, he was right. He told me this like ahead of time.
And number 12 is in the box, and so is Blade Armor Ninja, and I also said that too.
Yeah, when you were right, I was like, oh, he's gonna totally call me up and tell me about this.
And the fact that my friend Yami Trap also said number 7 Lucky Straight was gonna get added. He's also getting added.
Rim, by the way, GG's.
Another good card. What's another good card we're getting? Let's see. Many people are sleeping on this card only because it's a worse special hurricane. It's called Lightning Vortex. Discard one card, destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls.
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
Exactly. Then this card's really good. FA Motorhome Transport. It is a synchro monster, level 9, 1 tuner, 1 non-tuner. The last effect states, so it says you can increase the level of this card by 1 every turn. Each time a FA spell or trap active.
Okay.
It says level 13 or higher, once per turn you can target one FA monster or graveyard and special summon it.
Alright.
So they go higher than level 12.
Okay, so just from what you saw, did you watch that last duel?
I was reading that, my bad.
Oh, you're good, you're good. So, talking about the new deck, honestly, how do you think it's going to change the meta?
I think Cubic should actually do something now, because now that they have outs to stuff, because now, say, for example, because they like activating the graveyard, for example, so you could run Karma Cut, the discard, Raigeki Break, the discard.
I need to find the spell card that prevents cards being sent from my graveyard to the being banished. I need to prevent cards from being banished, because that would make my...
I'm kind of screwed now, because there is a card in the new box that does that. If he's at level 7 or higher, he's just basically Dark Wall.
Oh.
It's called wait, Hang On Mock.
Okay, this, guys, this is the problem with Cubits. This is the only problem Cubits has, is if I start out with something like this. So what I have in my hand, I need something to summon with. So unless I get something like Cubic Vessel or Cubic Vijam the Cubic Seed, I can't actually do anything to defend myself. What are you running?
I mean, I could hop in.
Aqua deck? This is an Aqua deck? It is an Aqua deck.
Aqua Actress?
Okay. New and refresh. Okay, so I'm just dead.
Wow.
I'm just dead. This is the 1 in 20th chance that happens in my deck that I brick. This only happens at once every 20 duels. It happens.
That felt good. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
So my goal is to find something that helps this situation not happen.
I'll hop in. Why not?
I'm thinking, honestly, to removing...
what's the code?
It's up in the top right corner.
I found it.
Yeah. So, let's go to our second version of this deck. I'm going to keep the original version. I don't want to edit it too much.
I'll be the test subject.
Yeah, thank you. I would love to be the test subject. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the Behemoth, and we're going to look at trap cards. We're going to look at trap cards real quick. What I was thinking is, you know what?
If you don't have Karma Cut, try
No, I didn't go after Karma Cut, to be honest.
let's see here.
But what was that?
I'm looking. This is difficult. I mean, the anguish pattern won't be bad because like, you can just set up him until like you get your stuff you need.
Yeah, GG's Alani, by the way, thank you very much. We'll be doing more duels, don't worry, guys. I'm wondering, you know what would be funny? If I added, does it have Chain Dispel?
Chain Disappearance?
No, Chain Dispel. So I have Chain Destruction. Do they have Chain Dispel in this game?
I don't know. I don't think so.
If they did that, it's a card that basically says destroy any. I bricked hard. I bricked so hard.
And by the way, I have a deck that I would like to teach as well. So
yes, I would love to.
it is called a Miracle Synchro Fusion deck.
I'm wondering. See, I need something that special summons effect monsters. I'm gonna put Wall of Disruption in there, just to see how much.
Wait, are some of them lights? Hold up. You see that track called Luminize?
Luminize? Where?
Go down. It was the one with the just type LUM and it should pop up.
LUM? Sorry,
yeah,
guys.
LUM.
I know this part is going to be a little slow. We are doing some more duels, but Luminize? When a mode?
Yeah, that. Read that.
Target the attacking monster and then one face-up monster. Oh my god, this would make cubics unbelievable! Aren't cubics light?
Duza, and...
Hold on. I just want to check. Are cubics light? I don't think they're light. I think they're dark, right? These are dark.
No, Indiora's light.
But you know what also is light? Cubic Vessel. Can you imagine going Cubic Vessel?
Also,
here.
the other guy, Behemoth is too.
Behemoth is light?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, we've decided one card that's getting added in this deck. We might remove either one Dharma or one Karma. I'm not too sure about that.
You need all three of them.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Mandala is like a one-of, in my opinion.
Let's change this to the active. We're just trying out this trap. We're not sure how it's gonna go. We're just testing this out. Alright, I think the next person is you, Malefic, because I did just thank Alani, and before that I did like Remy 3 times. So we're gonna go So we're gonna go from Malefic to Remy to Allery again.
We'll just go up and down.
Yeah, we'll just go back and forth. Eventually I'm gonna have Nightbot set up so we can do a list, so that way we can just add people to the roster. So that way we just go in order that way. But yeah. Does it sound good to y'all? Okay, Remy says it sounds good.
I forgot I was using Yami Yugi.
Wait, you know what'd be funny? Hold on. What if we did a cubic deck, but we didn't use cubic seeds? I know. Hold on. I know it sounds super weird, and it is super weird.
I've seen it. I've seen it without it. Yeah. Hear my mouth.
Okay, we're going to activate Cubic Karma from the beginning. We're going to add Cubic Vessel to our hand. A normal summon Cubic Vessel.
Let me get Luminize. I actually want to see if it works.
We're going to only send one of the Cubic Seeds to the graveyard this time. So we're going to send Cubic Ascension, activate Cubic Karma. We're going to send one Cubic Seed. We're only sending one. So let's go ahead and send that one. 2400 attack, that's still pretty good, all things considered. Alright, I need some sort of draw power or search, whatever. Yami Yugi would probably be best for that. Yami Yugi has the best draw power out of every character in the game. Or, no, Yugi Moto.
Summon this?
Yugi Moto. Ooh, Field Commander.
I must do that.
What is he considered? A fiend? Machine?
He's a warrior.
So these are... I don't think any...
Yeah, they're all considered different things.
I'm not testing that back row. I'm not doing it.
Draw.
I know better.
Right, and go.
Ooh,
This
jump
what he
charge.
does, right?
Yeah, so this... Yeah.
Increase.
So if you combine that jump charger, I think it would make...
Shogun.
That would make Head of the Dragon so good. Oh, Scrap Dragon. I see you decided to kill me.
You know what? Then, what?
What? What are you doing?
I.
Who did you Oh, you were targeted mine.
Yeah.
Okay, at least Cubic Dharma's on the field. Speaking of cubic seeds, would you like to meet mine?
Would you like to meet my chain?
I would rather not.
Well, too bad.
You know what? Too bad for you. He's no longer on the field.
Well, too bad. That guy's no longer on the field.
No! my monster.
I still take the 800, but I mean.
But the good news is you have 2,800, so I'll be bringing my cubic seeds out next turn.
Crap, not the card I needed.
Dude, I love playing against other people like while on call because we can actually talk to each other and we're like, hey, we have this. No, wait, I have this.
Dude, I want to show you what the card is. You know, I'll try and get it.
No, you were supposed to attack me, you jerk.
No, I want the card I need. I need this card.
We're gonna go ahead and send this to the graveyard.
I need this one card.
No! He's trying to TKO me.
Come on.
He's trying to TKO me. Guys, we're in a bad situation here.
I'm gonna do this. This card's not a bad card to have now.
Pretty much for cubics, if you could do 4,000 damage in one turn and negate things.
Synchro Shogun.
Okay, that's Lightning Warrior. I'm scared.
You shouldn't.
No! Attack me, damn it! Just attack me. I promise you'll feel better.
Nope. I heard myself on stream just burp.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just like, yep, that totally happened. Damn it, I need one card!
I need one card.
I feel like you're just waiting so you can just go, okay, we're not going to let him activate any effects. What did you just summon?
Justice Bringer.
Hold on, what? Once per turn when a monster, especially when it's... Ha! I can do that 3 times in a row, though. You forget.
But I can special summon. Wait.
Once per turn, jerk.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
This is happening. Whether you like it or not. Alright, we're going to do this. Actually. What should I send?
This is funny. It's turn 11.
Turn 11 because you won't kill me.
Yeah, I know what's in the graveyard.
He's like, I'm not attacking you until I guarantee that everything else is in the graveyard.
I used cubics. I'm not dumb.
How many times can you negate my monster, though?
Okay, come on. Yes!
That's not good.
Miracle Synchro Fusion!
No!
I'll send you, and on my Dragon Synchro... Fusion Summon! Hello.
Whoa! Dude! Are you... Okay. Well, guys, it's been fun.
You take... Oh, God. You know what? Attack with Justice Bringer.
You did it! You messed up! You should have attacked with the other one first!
I didn't know. I thought it would activated.
You needed to do 2,800.
What does this guy even do?
Ah, you can only negate one of these! Oh, I guess you can't negate any of them.
Oh, Jesus. How about no?
You fell for my trap card. You can't even stop this from happening. Let's go ahead and take... Let's just go ahead and take care of that. You fool! It's over, Yuki. It's over, Yuki.
Nope. Justice Bringer.
No! My card! Wait, did you negate it?
Justice Bringer.
Wait. Negate the activation. No. Okay, you can only do that once.
No.
Aha!
Wait, my effect. Fuck. Justice Bringer.
No! Wait, you can only do that once. It doesn't negate it for the rest of the turn.
Come here. I'll keep doing it.
You can't!
I thought my effect would have still activated me that I attacked.
Alright. Now if I attack with...
I have to destroy.
Guys, if I attack with 2 on it... now he can't negate it. So we're going to target that Justice Bringer. So we don't have...
That.
You can only do it once.
Justice Bringer.
Oh yeah? I have a counter for that. V jump.
I
My
love it.
second V jump cannot be negated.
If I had two, it would be funnier.
That'd be hysterical. You know what I really
draw.
love? It's the people who don't read V jumps and then they'll activate. They
Hey,
try
that's a nice
activating their
V jump he
effects.
got there.
Wait, hey, you know, you didn't have to do that.
That's a nice V jump in the graveyard.
You know what? I really liked what you thought there, but I'm gonna go ahead and bring them back out.
Flop.
I hope you don't mind. I love that. Fuck.
It's like Yami. Fuck.
Can y'all imagine how different Yu-Gi-Oh would be if they cursed? Hey, guess what, guys?
Buster
Behemoth.
Gundel.
Now, let's set this mandala on the field. And let's give him a turn.
We can talk about this.
And let's give him a turn to think about what he's done.
Hey, we can talk about this.
Oh, this ain't gonna save you, buddy.
We can talk about this.
Oh, wait, thank you. I'm just gonna bring out your monster city with 0 attack.
And we can talk about this.
You know what? We will talk about this. I'll just destroy 2 of your monsters starting this out. It probably would have been better if you left that one monster in attack position.
Meet my chains.
I see what you did there.
Now you're 0 attack.
But here's the problem, though. I still have Dharma. What are you gonna do now?
But here's your problem.
I take no damage.
You're supposed to monster battle.
And, thank you, by the way. It had a 0 attack.
How much card do you have in your hand? That's 1,200, I think.
Wait, what?
Lightning Warrior, depending on how many cards you have in your hand, inflicts 300 damage.
This is a problem.
You have 5, I think it's 300.
Wait, you take half damage! You activated Karma!
What?
You forgot about Karma.
Well, now you're taking more damage.
No! I signed my death warrant, guys.
I may have miscalculated the number.
Guys, if I hadn't drawn that card, I would have lived.
I may have miscalculated the number.
So I found in my new favorite song, if there was a zombie apocalypse, I let my dog eat me. It's a catchy, and I agree with the lyrics. Oh! You know what? That's fair.
What can I say except I'm out of here?
Okay, Remy was next. And then we're gonna go to.
Oh wait, I thought it was the other guy. We were going straight down the list. I thought.
Yeah, but he's not in the duel room.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
That was great.
Is he in the?
I'm changing my deck.
Let's see if he's in the. Are you in the stream still? I don't see him in the streams.
That was funny. That was just complete bullshit.
But Remy was the person I faced before you. Yeah, he's still here. Remy I faced before facing you, Malefic, and then it was.
I
Yeah.
see.
And then we'll face the newcomer who just came in. I play Cubics. We're talking about new decks that just came out. I mean, not new decks, new skills that are coming that came out, and what decks are coming out.
Rim said that was a fun duel to watch. I think that was cancer more than anything.
Dude, that was just us being stupid. We weren't doing it. We weren't even being smart. That's the problem. We were just being ridiculous. We were just hoping for the best.
To be fair, I'm just trying to have fun tonight. That's all I'm trying to do.
That's all we're gonna do. All right. Now that we got that, we're gonna send to the
What's he
graveyard.
playing? Oh wait, fairies? Nani?
Oh yes. Is he fairies? I thought he was playing.
Yeah. Look. Is that the
Oh.
thing?
Oh God, I'm terrified. I'm actually terrified.
I said a knife-looking thing. What the fuck am I saying?
Who knows these days? I don't speak English anymore. I speak my own. I speak Yu-Gi-Oh.
Senor Chocolate.
I speak Yu-Gi-Oh! 2,000 life points. Let's go ahead and add. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that.
What I just said was a reference, but I didn't want to say it. I don't know if Twitch will allow it.
I don't want to attack that face down, so I'm gonna attack the one that's face up. I hope you don't mind.
It was funny. I just referenced the video from Vanos Gaming. And it was Senor Penis Chocolate.
Don't worry. I don't think Twitch will get too upset with you. Can you leave my
I mean, it's a body part.
leave my cubic dharma alone? It did nothing. You know what? Just for that, just to make you feel a little sad about yourself. Here's another one.
Watch him have cosmic. Come on.
I would cry. I honestly would.
That was funny. Yeah, thank you, Rem. Yeah, we were just having fun, so.
Okay. We're going to bring that cubic seed back to our hand, and whatever that face down is, we're going to negate it before it even happens. Actually, let's negate Fortune Lady. I'm going to activate his effect. We're going to buff up his attack a little bit.
Honestly, negating the Fortune Lady would be better so it can't go up.
Oh, wait, you know what? I have a better idea.
I think cubics are actually good against Fortune Ladies, only due to the fact that if they attack with B jump, then they can't activate shit.
Yeah, that's the plan.
But then the other part is, if you don't get a good board on cubic, Fortune Ladies just screw you over.
Trap card? No. Activate your effect. Okay.
Well, that's not gonna work on him.
Yeah, but it's fine. At least we left.
If he sends to the graveyard.
But we at least know what it is.
That's good.
Let's go ahead and destroy this monster.
Oh, right. Where's the deck I wanted to use?
Honestly, right now, we're just going to try to get this cubic behemoth out. Luckily, he doesn't exactly know what's in my hand, so we can go off that. I say that, I've been like, when I'm like waiting, I'll do this with my cards, and it kind of just shows all my cards in the top left. So that's one bad part. Yeah, by the way, anyone who's a newcomer here, we are trying to reach 100 followers by July. We are over halfway there. So any follow would help. We love doing duel rooms. We talk about the updates. We also talk about metas. So if y'all want to learn stuff, this is a great place to be. We love bringing in people like Malefic, Squid, A Squad. We love just having them in here talking. What?
AKA Squidwork.
Yes, Squidwork. Sorry. So if y'all just want to be part of a growing community, we have a lot of like duels with each other. We have tournaments. We have a lot of fun stuff to do.
Or we just dick around, just be funny.
It's actually, and we'll even come up with. We'll just look for like a new free to play game, and we'll just go. You know what? Let's play this together for like an hour. So it's just.
Buster Gundil.
Yes. Now we're going to set this card, even though it's absolutely useless.
Buster Gundil when it comes out in the field. Hello, motherfucker.
I came to kill you, mother.
Wait, he's gonna activate it now.
Yeah, we're gonna see what it does.
Oh wait, he can special summon it.
He might special summon Shining Angel.
Yes.
Okay. But the good news is I can do this 3 times in a row.
Yeah,
trap card? No trap card. All right. If he can't stop this, that's GG's, I think.
Wait, watch it be a drowning.
Oh my God! If it's a drowning minute. Oh, okay, okay. It's just statue. Okay.
I'm on the stage drowning Air Force $5.
I would have been like, no, be anything else, anything besides drowning Mirror Force.
Hello, Agent of Chaos. I never knew he was here.
Rem. I'm just being stubborn. Nothing good from my jaw.
Yu-Gi-Oh players, they don't get a good draw, even though they say how to the cards. I believe in my cards. Draw. Fuck. I hate.
Hold on. You know what? How about this, Rim? I won't use Cubic Behemoth to beat you. I'll use a Cubic King.
I'm gonna reference another thing.
Look, guys. Exact damage.
You ready for this, guys? Heart of the cards. Draw. Man, the heart of the card is fucking bullshit. That was a reference, I think, to I think the YouTuber Sumata. He's funny.
Yeah,
they always have their minds. They say stuff in their minds, and then he's like, "Man, the heart of the card is fucking bullshit."
Yeah, I really didn't know. I completely forgot I had D&D tonight.
No offense on my deck. It's just If you want Fortune Lady search, I think there's some stuff for. Oh wait, do you have the characters for the Fortune Lady stuff?
Do you, Rim?
It's Dark Signer, I think. Dark Signer credit
Okay.
if you don't.
Okay, Alan, you're next, and then Good Boy Win. You'll be next after that. Okay. Anyone else in this room? It just looks like it's us 5 for a night now.
Yee.
So far it doesn't seem like this trap has hurt the flow of my deck, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, but you haven't drawn into it.
I mean, I haven't got to use it yet, but it hasn't hurt my deck, so that's the good part.
Yeah, because I used it for Proton, so all the Proton stuff.
What it means is the card I took out of my deck has not affected the flow of my deck at all. That's the point.
I mean, it still runs the same. You're gaining attack, which means you just fuck them over. Because it's still the end of their turn, next turn.
Okay.
So you have one turn to fuck them over with that attack.
Yeah. This is not a great hand, but we're gonna work with it. Y'all keep forgetting I'm on day 3, old account. Hey, we're not forgetting, dude. We understand.
Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
We got it. We got it. My deck's slow for that reason.
I didn't know that.
Dude, yeah, he didn't know that. So I understand. But like, we're not even like judging people's deck. To be fair, this room is never going to be a judgmental zone. People play what they want to play. Now, if it's a blue eyes deck, I'm gonna be like, come on, casual. Anyway, he's good. He knows every aspect of this game. But my grandfather.
He's good. He knows every aspect of this game. My grandfather put his whole gaming knowledge into his whole heart in the deck. I believe it holds some strategy draws. This useless card. This card is useless. Just brings a big ass speech like, I know I can do it for my friends, for my family. Draw.
This card doesn't do anything for me. I fight for my friends.
Just jumps off the stadium.
Leave my card alone. I told you to leave it alone. I tried warning you.
Well, I mean, cubics aren't. I mean, they're. I wouldn't say they're OP. I mean, they're good because there's so many things that counter them too. So you gotta put in the matter of fact.
Wait, hold on. You think this is like praise to me?
I'm just talking about the deck in general.
No, he just said my deck's OP. I feel so happy.
Oh, okay. I thought you were about to say what did you say about cubics?
I was like, cubics are not OP. If you wanted me to use OP deck, I could use. How about this? Compared to this deck, that's fair. Okay, how about this? I'll select one card and I will do an auto build and just run that deck completely. I'll just run that deck.
You can. How about this? You get 3 reach speeds. Remember, you get 3. Let's pick from.
3 what? Yes.
Remember, when you do the auto build, you get 3 cards to pick from. I'll give you 3 retries. Whatever card you get out of those 3, you have to pick one and make a deck out of it.
Okay. Yeah. Does that sound good to you? I'll do it as soon as we get. You know what? That's what we're gonna do. So each time we do a duel, I'm gonna choose. We're gonna use Yukimoto because I can just use his draw skill around it. So every time I go against someone, if they want me to use cubics, I'll use cubics. But if they,
I dare you to play Crystal Beast. Put a Rainbow Dragon in there.
Okay, I actually don't have to fight with cubics right now. If you want, I will use. Oh, wait, actually, why do I want to attack? I'm not gonna attack. If you want, I will use cubics, or I'll use another deck that y'all prefer if I have it. Or we could choose the third option where y'all go auto build and y'all choose one card out of 3 cards that popped up. We'll do the best of 3 out of those, and y'all choose one card. And out of those 3,
here I have a simpler version.
Attacking 3 times.
Option?
Okay.
We have the third option. And we choose one card, 3 tries to see what card we won.
Yes, and then we're gonna auto build around it, and then we'll go with that.
No skill, no skill,
and no skills with it. We won't even use a skill with it. We'll severely limit ourselves. Is he gonna attack my seed, or is he gonna attack?
It wasn't an effect. He just cares about the effect negation. That's all.
Oh, so you were just upset with the cubic beast having 3k attacking 3 times. Is that it?
No, the negation about your cubic seeds.
Hello? 4,000 damage? Hello? What? What happened?
Oh, what the fuck?
I wasn't even Oh, shit. Oh, I didn't see he got that one off. Alan just said, yeah, okay, he's not paying attention. Let me just ruin his side's life.
Bubble Man.
All right, good boy win. What option do you want? I will show you what decks I kind of have. I have a Symphonic Warrior deck. I have a lot of Elemental Hero decks.
Who wants to use that?
I have Ojamas. I have my
Actually,
Cubic
choose
Seeds.
Symphonic Warriors. I think that's better in this opinion.
Y'all want my Symphonic Warrior deck? You know what? Let me show you what my Symphonic Warrior deck is. This is all my Symphonic Warrior. It's just Rose Dragons and Symphonic Warriors.
What the fuck is that in?
So who's good boy? Are you still in the chat? Are you still here?
I love how that thing's a guitar. He's just like, yes, let me hold my own kind and just look at it and stare into its soul.
Let me just play this overpowered card.
I'll have a friend finally.
I wasn't even like thinking. I was like, it's Aquatic Actress. What all harm could be done? And then he goes, oh yeah, 4,200 attack.
Okay, I actually have a Butter Spy deck. I gotta find it.
Do you have a Crystal Beast? I've been trying to build Crystal Beast. I don't have it yet. I don't even have Blair Flanagan yet. So sadly, I don't have it. Sadly, I don't have it. But if you want something like similar to
Blair
that,
Flanagan? You mean Jesse Anderson?
I mean Jesse Anderson. I said Jesse Anderson. I said Jesse Anderson. I don't know what y'all talking about. If you want something similar to that, I guess I could run my Armed Dragon deck, which has not that one. That's not my Armed Dragon. It's a 5-headed dragon deck.
Did you just say Blair?
I'm sorry.
So hurry, someone clip it.
I'm sorry. No, don't clip it. I'm sorry.
We gotta clip that and send that to fucking Squid.
No, don't send it to Squid. He will never let me live this down. Everyone in my chat's just like, okay, he instantly lost all credibility he has. I'm allowed to mix up those two characters, okay? To be fair.
How? Wait, no. How can you allow to mix up those characters? One's in second grade.
Hold
one
on.
Plays fucking crystals.
Hold on. There's a way I can defend myself. In Duel Links, hardly anyone plays those two characters. So when those two players come up, I see the blue hair and go, oh.
Blair has black.
I mean, it does look blue at certain times. I'm sometimes like have problem with seeing. Okay, I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player. Come on, we don't read around here.
What is this discussing gender and race?
We're just gonna.
Oh, off the topic.
Okay, new deck, guys. So
okay, my God.
Agent of Chaos, are you good boy wins?
Oh dear God.
And by the way, we will be talking about decks I don't have, or what I believe is going to be good for their builds.
Hey, back to the fucking. Oh, I closed the internet browser. Shit.
No! No! My reputation. Like school. I really think we should get out of here. Alright, guys, that's it for the day. I'm just kidding. Just like, I'm going to take my L and leave, guys. Thank you very much.
Why? I'm not being mean, but why do you sound like Shaggy, but if you do the right pitch of your voice?
Oh, because I did it on purpose. Like school.
No, like, just like, if you do the right pitch, like, if you talk normally, you do the right pitch, you can sound like him anytime.
Yes.
That's what I mean.
I try, like, when I talk, I've gotten so habit of using my voice. I laugh so hard at it, that sound. Don't embarrass me.
God, that's funny.
Oh my God, I can't believe I said that too. And I said it with such confidence. Like, I had no problem saying it. I was just like, yeah, this is totally what's going on. And then Alright, you know what, just for a while, I'm gonna punish myself and play with my incomplete Red Eyes deck.
Oh my God, that is funny.
Oh, that hurt. It was so fun to laugh, but that hurt my heart so much. Because as soon as I realized what I did...
Oh, yes, a second grader can use these overpowered crystal beads.
And then... And let's just talk about my backtrack. How hard I backtracked to try to defend myself in that situation.
That's just funny. I'm sorry.
Dude, I don't blame you. I totally understand. Good boy, are you still in here?
If not, it's me, I guess.
We'll give him a second. I mean, we're all here just having a good time making fun.
Put 2 minutes on the timer.
You know what? How about this? We're gonna put a minute timer, and then if he doesn't show up by then,
Do you know what? All right, this is the funniest sounding monster card name. You ready?
what?
Cuban. It's literally a Rubik's cube, but they named it Cuban.
Cuban. I'll take my Cuban card.
Yes, can I take the Cuban to go?
Oh, don't mess with Crystal Beast fans. Rainbow Dragon is selling for 8K. I want to make it completely clear. I am not messing with the fans. I just screw up names.
All right, time to duel Duke Devil, where the frig he is. There he is.
So I think... So it has been 1 minute. We got 30 seconds waiting. If he doesn't pop up...
If he doesn't show up, then,
we'll move on to the next person. And we'll just wait for the next we'll go to the next person. So I think Malefic was the next person, but he's dueling someone.
Someone can take my spot for now.
Yeah. The next person would probably be Kinked Ace. I'm sorry. I'm trying to read it on a small...
Wait, that's his name? Oh, my bad.
I'm trying. All right.
I thought you just said that out of your fucking mouth, like just for random shit. I'm like, wait,
no,
what?
I wasn't saying. I'm not kinky.
Clip it.
I said I'm not.
No, that's the perfect one. That is the perfect one to fucking clip. Because
it's based off the manga?
You're just taking it out of context. That is funny as shit.
Okay, so it's been 2 minutes. Okay, it's okay. We got him. No! Don't do this to me. My reputation.
Like Scoob, my reputation.
Like Scoob, my reputation's at risk.
Yes, dude, the reputation is over now. Kermit the Frog says so.
Oh yeah, my reputation is up my ass.
Okay, I have one. I'm gonna do one more voice. No, the fucking reputation. No.
I mean, guys, we
Come
can.
on, Scoob.
Okay, clip it, chat, clip it. That was perfect. Okay, you know what? If I, how about this? How about this for a punishment, guys? If I lose, how about this? If I win against everyone in chat 3 times in a row, for 2 minutes, I'll speak as Elmo.
Alright, everybody, it's Elmo here. Let's play Sesame Street.
All right, here I got. Wait, is that mine?
What?
Can we? Is that the one he clipped?
No, he said it's. I'm not kinky.
I gotta see it.
No! Is this gonna be part of my meme? This is how I start up. Is on
Please,
is he
someone
kinky?
tell me to clip mine. Where I said, "Now my fucking reputation."
Scoob.
Scoob, shit, I'm so.
Dude, that was perfect. No, leave my defense alone. I'm a Red Eyes player. You don't have to do this. No.
Every time I hear Joey Weir, I go, "Yeah," I think, "Yeah."
Oh yeah, it's Red Eyes Black Dragon.
No, you know the song I'm talking about?
Yeah, yes, I know what you're talking about.
Then I'll summon my swordsman, Avalanche Star, or some shit like that.
Hey, Agent of Chaos, thanks for the follow. I think you just enjoyed me getting completely wrecked for the last couple minutes.
Yeah, I think I'll be here all night.
Thank you. I'll be here all night, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, Paradise will be here all night. Now. That's the voice actor. Who does it.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna normal summon this. Activate his effect. We're gonna go ahead and discard you. Is he?
That was fun. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
What are you doing, sir?
Ooh, that's a nice
Hey,
prismatic.
give me back my monster.
Prime Material Dragon. That's a nice prismatic. I was looking through.
He took my monster.
No! To this fucking chopper!
He took my one monster. Hold on, what is he gonna play? Okay.
I'm gonna chill with that for a few. Unless there's something really funny, I'll do it.
Yeah, we'll totally do it. All right, guys.
Okay. Can we have a redemption like for points? Whenever I'm on here,
You know what?
I'll do my terrorizer.
When we reach affiliate, there will be a time where we're gonna add channel points and we're gonna custom make it together, guys. We'll just have fun with it.
We gotta have one with me where I go full terrorizer mode or Arnold Schwarzenegger mode for like 3 minutes.
Yes. Okay, we'll get this.
But you should specify whenever Malefic's on.
Yes, whenever Malefic's on. This game won't give me a rare value. You know what? I felt that.
That sucks, dude. I'm trying to get Gaga Samurai in the game. Like, nah, fuck you. Takes the Teller Knights.
Okay, let's add to this. So that way, if you destroy my monster, I will special summon Blackluster Soldier. I'll take it. Oh, you're gonna take my Blackluster Soldier if you destroy my monster. Just be warned.
Imagine breaking the butter spike. Me that I just did.
This game won't give me a... See, I feel like... I feel like they need to update some of the drawings. Activating a monster stuff. Please don't do this to me. I'm an innocent. I'm an innocent little child.
Like, you mean they need, like, alternative card art or some crap?
Right.
My butterfly yogurt.
I'm going to try to defend myself. Okay, he is synchro summoning, and I have no idea what he's summoning.
Is that Doppel Warrior?
What deck is this? Doppel Warrior.
Wait a minute.
Junk Synchron. Are you playing a junk deck?
If it's Stardust Chronicles Spark Dragon, that I don't know.
I might get screwed if that is the case. Okay, it's Junk Warrior. Junk Warrior. Okay, we have a chance. We have a chance.
May I ask, is this Stardust Chronicles Spark Dragon?
Okay, all depends on what that face down card is and what he has in his hand. What? I'm sorry. What is this?
Yeah, Doppel Warrior just summoned.
I think it's 2 tokens.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean, you didn't have to hurt my heart. Why are you breaking my heart?
What the?
What the hell? He's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me.
Duke Devlin just set 3 cards and 1 monster. The fuck is this, online?
I have no idea. Please don't do it. Don't do it. Do it.
If you want to duel after, I'll give you a duel. But I need to. God damn.
Okay.
Because I didn't get my duel yet, so.
That person heard me threaten to hit the chat with the Elmo voice and said, "Nah, B, we ain't having that."
Why would they get your Elmo voice when they can have one for free right here?
Right,
here.
right. Okay, here's what we'll do. I think we played Red Eyes for a little bit. So now we'll play Symphonic Warriors as another punishment because it's incomplete. That was my second.
I'll show you all my butter spies.
Wait, Alan, that was your second account? You came in here just to screw with me? How dare you? You broke my heart. You broke.
No, you got the chopper.
All right, guys, who's next? Good win, boy.
Hold on, give me a minute. I just beat Duke Devlin. Give me a minute.
No, you're good. You're good.
And I need to fix up this deck because
Remember,
I didn't
guys,
realize how crap it was.
anyone who's just joining the chat, if y'all are looking for the dual room code, it's up in the top right. Come join us. We're having fun. I'm saying stupid things, and they're making fun of me for it, so it's fun.
So am I.
And by the way, guys, I wanted to thank y'all very much for y'all's support. You've hit 60 followers. The fact that you're all here right now, we're helping me get this way to affiliate. I greatly appreciate all of it, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you very much.
Oh, yeah, put that in there.
I just joined Poppy. Okay.
God. Please don't.
Okay, since y'all kind of joined at the same time. Oh God. You know what?
Here, hold up. I'm coming in. Hold up.
Okay, hold on. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna. I'm gonna choose a number between 1 and 3. All right, I have it held up, and whoever guesses it, well, I'll do first because y'all all kind of came at around the same time.
Hey, how about I fight Agent of Chaos for you? Here you go. How about that?
Yeah. Okay. I'll do Alani, and then after y'all do, I'll fight Agent of
No,
Chaos.
wait, I'm gonna have you spectate.
Oh, I mean, is there a way I can put both on there?
Is that what? Yeah.
Can you screen share?
No.
Damn. Here,
Make a point room. I think we should do that with more people.
a point room.
Yeah, you can have it's a point room door. It's like the online where you get random people,
Oh, you know what?
and
That's
then you
smart.
gain points depending on how much what you've done, and some crap like that.
You know
I've
what?
done them a couple times.
We might do that, guys. We might do that. It all depends. All right. Face my symphonic warriors. They're
Good luck,
musical.
Agent of Chaos. This is a butterfly deck that I've actually won with on our friend Yummy Trap stream.
Alan, you're gonna love my deck. I've somehow made it actually useful. Alright, here's my White Rose Dragon. I hope you don't mind. And then from here, here's my Black Rose Dragon.
I wonder what Agent of Chaos could be running. He's Jaden U. Bell.
Now watch the beautiful animation as it unfolds, ladies and gentlemen. I have to say, Black Rose Dragon's animation has to be one of my favorite.
Oh, you haven't seen Orgoth the Relentless.
I haven't actually. One deck
How
card.
about this?
One card.
You want to take a couple minutes to try and get that animation show up? Because I love it.
I will. And I end my turn. Watch him just completely wipe my field. I did all this work for him to wipe my field.
Utopia. Yeah.
I managed to make heroes, but bad. You know,
Yes, I did.
I don't think heroes
cool.
need. Okay, before I say anything, and everyone takes this the wrong way, I love elemental heroes. You can cast Malefic. I've said it on multiple occasions.
Yeah.
But you don't need a lot of work to make elemental heroes bad.
Yeah.
My Black Rose, how dare ye? How dare
Oh, that's a
you?
permanent. Yep.
Does that do piercing battle damage?
Oh shit! Ultimate fusion. What the
This
fuck is that?
Aqua Actress is kicking my ass. I hate it.
You throw her down a bit. Oh god.
I have to say, Alan, for a deck that I have not seen very often, well, I keep calling you Alan, All Lenny, 2007. I have to say, for a deck that I've never seen before, it is surprisingly kicking my ass. So far, I think I've only beaten it
Let's see
once
the
with
face on this.
Cubics. And that's when I had Cubic Dharma.
I win.
It's Alan, you got it right the first time. Okay, well,
Sorry, Chaos. I didn't mean to destroy you. I'm so sorry.
I promise I don't try to mess up people's names. I'm just a horrible human being. Just so y'all know.
Here. Your boy will be right back. I gotta use the restroom.
I'm gonna lose? Help me? My life points are draining. I have 800 left. I hope I can pull something out of my butt. Okay. You know, this card would have been helpful at the beginning of this duel, but no! It decided to say, screw you. Alright, let's hopefully I can activate an equal number of effects to pull this off.
Oh, so what happened?
I'm trying to make Symphonic Warriors win, and it's not working that well.
Oh, Cultist is streaming.
Occultist is streaming? Hey!
Yeah.
I'm gonna die anyway. Might as well
Then
die.
when you're
and
done streaming, we should raid him.
Yeah, I probably should. Oh, I'm one short. I needed one more. I needed
Here,
one more.
when you're done streaming, I'll see you over there because I'm actually gonna go there for a bit. I want to see him for a bit.
Okay. I'm actually about
Alright,
to end stream. After this duel, I should be ending stream.
Okay.
Oh, actually, Agent of Chaos, we'll duel once because you were next in line. So we'll duel once. And then we're going to go ahead and end stream, guys. But we are going to be raiding Occultist. He does Yu-Gi-Oh content. He does duel rooms. So we're going to get all the same content. No, I want to fight you. Don't worry, Agent of Chaos. I'll fight you. Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll get in a... we'll duel first. I'm just going to real quick take my L using Symphonic Warriors. Please don't do this. Wait, we can talk about this. I guess we couldn't. Oh, God. Alan was not gentle in the least. All right, I'll give you a fight with my cubics, and then we're gonna go raid Occultist. Guys, don't hit that dial. We're going to be raiding someone who does Yu-Gi-Oh's just as much as us, has a dual room up, so that way we can all enjoy it. Just so y'all know. So don't go anywhere. I'm watching. My eyes on you. Go easy on me, Poppy. Well, I mean, well, this is the newer version of my cubic deck, so you'll have a chance. I'm still testing this one out. But tomorrow we should be going over some more of the cubics. So that way we can get more of that info going. Alright, we'll get this set up. So that way it's ready to raid when I'm ready. Alright. I'm using a bad deck. To be fair, Cubics is technically considered a bad deck for some reason, so I guess we're in the same boat. I don't know why Cubics is considered bad. I think it's a very good deck, honestly. We're going to activate Cubic Karma. And then we're going to add Cubic Vessel to our hand. Then we're going to normal summon Cubic Meteor. Meteor Cubic Vessel, sorry. I always mess that one up. And then we're going to send to the graveyard our trap card for contingencies. And then we'll end our turn. But that's life. Okay, guys. For all the people who just joined in, what do y'all think of the new skills that were added just recently? Honestly, what's y'all's opinion on them? I thought it was actually amazing, but that's just my opinion. And I think we've already proven that I make mistakes. But we're not going to talk about that. It's fine. Okay. I want to take less damage from that. Oh wait, I don't take any damage. I forgot. I like we have 5 junk synchrons in the main deck. Yes! That is absolutely hysterical. Alright. What is this? Oh, is it an elemental hero? Ooh, let's have some fun. So what we'll do here is we're going to send Cubic Karma to the graveyard, activate Cubic Karma, and then we'll bring to our hand Cubic Vessel. We'll normal summon him, and then we're going to activate his effects. So let's go from here. I think we could just pull off a win this turn, honestly, if we wanted to. Let's do it. Mantle of the largest deck possible. I still think Kaiba has it beat, honestly. That extra deck is so brutal. So we're gonna activate this. Let's add Cubic C to our hand. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go for damage now. That should give me 2,000, correct? Alright, that matched me. but that's not what we're going for in this situation. So we're going to do this again. You accept really, really low. You know what? Just for you, King. Just for you. I'll get you really, really low, but won't kill you. How's this? How's this? 1,600. Can we agree on 1,600? Is that a good? Is that a good medium? Is that good? I accept really, really low. I mean, I could still win next turn, but you said you accept really, really low, which means you assume you have the card that lets you special summon if you're below your opponent's life points, which, understandable. Or you have the... Oh, wait, are you using Yubel? Oh, it's Yubel. Jade and Yubel. Oh, you're using Match Change. Okay. So I see you decided to choose violence as the answer. After all I've done for you. After giving you a... It's a good thing I don't take damage. You know what? Just for that, just for doing that, we're going to have some fun with you. I wasn't aiming for below 1,500. What I was aiming to do was this. All right, negated. And unable to attack. Sweet. You didn't get me below 1,500. I mean, I could have. I easily could have. But you asked me not to, so I was being nice. I see you decided to choose violence. Alright. Guys, he chose violence. Y'all all saw. He chose violence. I mean, it's only fair that I respond in return. I don't have cubic seeds in my graveyard. That's the bad part. But it's fine. Super Poly is not good for heroes, to be honest. You're right, Exodus. You're totally right. But I mean, honestly, it may be easier for some players to use Super Poly. So, in all actuality, it's not like it's I run Wounded Hero for my hero deck. Yeah, I mean, I think this is a deck that Agent of Chaos just threw together. We're just having fun over here. This isn't one of those super... we're not doing, like, rank today. So I wasn't planning on trying to murder people. You know how I work, Exit. I play for fun. We have fun out here. And then I give some info if it's helpful. Alright, let's activate our trap card. Get this ball rolling. Nah, we're not activating that just yet. But I'll let you activate your, oh, you don't want to? Why? I thought you would want to. Okay, fine. By the way, GG's. Super Poly is meant for dinos. I mean, you're not wrong. But before you die, Agent of Chaos, before you die, I give one treat for you. A beautiful animation to end it with. One more time. You wait. Your chat came up late. I'm sorry. To be fair, you were trying to kill me like it was nothing. But Agent of Chaos, I will be on tomorrow, and I will be on not only tomorrow morning, but in the afternoon. So I'll be there at a very good chunk amount of time. So if you want to come in and duel us again, I will be on quite often. Now, as I said, we're going to be doing a raid of someone else who's doing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Content in duel rooms. So please stand by as we go into it. I want you to show them your support. They are a good friend of mine. So let's go ahead and raid them. I say that if I can type their name right. Alright, this is what we're going to do. Raid Shadow Legends? No, but when y'all get into the room, go ahead and make sure you say, This is this is jump raid. So make sure you say jump raid. We're gonna get that train starting. Okay, I think I'm spelling occultist wrong. I think he has a 0 for it. Yes. Okay. So guys, we're gonna start the raid. When y'all get into there, say it's a jump raid and give him all of the love and support y'all been showing me. I greatly appreciate y'all today. Y'all were super fantastic. I love that y'all are all here, just having fun with us. I know I was having a bit of issues with what I was saying, but yes. So we're gonna be starting this in about 5 seconds. So when y'all get over there, make sure you hit a jump raid. I want to see it. I better see it. I'm not gonna do anything, but I would love to see it. All right, go raid them. Alright, we should be raiding, I believe.
We were literally just talking about people for the my first tournament at 100 followers, and DC Jump automatically gets a slot because of what I saw this man do at the Squid Showdown. This man is insane. Thank you for the follow, Alany2007. Welcome to the Tombs. Oh, thank you for following Agent of Chaos. You guys are awesome. You guys are absolutely awesome. I know you guys must be cool chilling over at DC's stream. Such a good dude. Yeah, so the duel room today, guys, is unlimited. So if you guys have any unlimited spice, band stuff that you want to see brought back, whatever you have, as long as it's not aromas, is allowed tonight. I just don't like aromas.
No aromas. That's what I was bringing.
Oh, you? Fine. We'll allow aromas tonight only. It's unlimited, no rules.
Hey, yo, cultist.
Yeah.
Let me on there.
No! Hey, before you do that, by the way, World Legacy Clash.
I'm sorry, I'm late.
No,
A wild Pokemon.
Now you can't target.
I was streaming.
Oh shit! Was I disrupting your stream?
Oh no, you're fine. Ow. I see the hate, but actually I got.
So you could just say, "Hey, I'm streaming." That's all you have to say.
I know, but it was my fault. You made these plans ahead of time, and I totally was like, "Oh shit."
But don't be a coward then. Just tell me what you're doing, and I'll be like, "Okay, when do you want to join?" Like, it's almost 10 o'clock.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I was late too, but I expected. I mean, Jeff fell asleep probably waiting for us to get on today.
No, I fell asleep at 7 a.m. and didn't wake up till 8 p.m. or 7 p.m.
Are you still working overnights?
Mm-hmm.